Welcome back, everybody, to Elder Scrolls Online with Tamrain. We are at the Stitcher's Way Shrine, and we're not interacting. We're going to head on up to Rigurt. So there's a couple of things we want to do. There's going to be a dragon fight soon, I guess. But a couple of things we want to do. We need to talk to Iraya, and we need to also go talk to Rigurt, who I think, where's that? Oh no, we also need to go that way. Right, well, let's go see Iraya first. And deliver this tablet, because I think that the House of Records is where we need to be for that. We're going to ignore the story quest for this area because I want to finish the Mage's quest line, the Fighters Guild quest line, and the main storyline before we get into some of these side quests. That's the only reason I'm ignoring them. We're going to look for the House of Thingamy. What's it? We are not going to help Mr. Sugar Boots there.
Greetings, Walker.
No, go
Have you
away.
a moment to speak?
Later? Much later, I promise. Alright, House of Histories. Radio. I guess we'll go this way. I should probably investigate those bookshelves as well. I know.
We don't have a choice, Izanji.
And what? You expect us to just stroll into an Akaviri crypt? Be reasonable.
Well, if we don't recover those mural pieces, who will?
Hi.
Welcome to the House of Histories. You'll find no grander collection of curiosities and memorabilia in all of Elsewhere. I would offer you a tour, but we're currently investigating a most unfortunate theft.
What was stolen?
An ancient mural called the Rithana di Renada, otherwise known as the Song of Kingdoms. It chronicles the time when Elsewhere were 16 united kingdoms working in harmony. Unfortunately, it was shattered when the kingdoms entered into conflict.
So the mural was broken?
Yes, into exactly 16 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
My brother and I found and restored each and every one. And then, just as we were about to put all the pieces together again, they were stolen. Who would even do such a thing?
I can help you find them.
Thank you for offering to help. Oddly enough, the thief did leave a note mentioning a grave of snake men. I suspect it refers to the Tomb of the Serpents, an old Akaviri crypt. Hopefully that is where you will find the missing pieces.
Isn't it odd that the thief left a clue?
Yes, it is. But that clue is all we have at the moment. It actually reminds me of the old Khajiiti legend, Rajin and a Trail of Ink. Perhaps our thief is a fan of the trickster god. Wouldn't be too surprising.
And who's Rajin?
He was a renowned thief who possessed the Ring of Khajiiti, which allowed him to be invisible, silent, and quick.
Ooh.
He ascended to become an immortal trickster god and patron to thieves. Rajin and the Trail of Ink is but one of his many legends.
Oh, can you tell me the tale?
Many moons ago, when Rajin was still but a thief and not yet a god, he met a beautiful soldier named Captain Nasuna. He was captivated by Nasuna's beauty and skill, but she scorned all of his advances. So, Rajin set out to woo her.
And how did he woo her?
Nasuna guarded a merchant's estate. 5 times Rajin entered this estate, stealing an item and hiding it elsewhere. He left clues behind for the captain, daring her to recover what he stole. And each time she prevailed, for she was as clever as he.
Well, how is that supposed to woo her? I mean, I can understand it annoying her.
Rajin was proving himself.
Oh.
By stealing these items, he showed his cunning. By hiding them away, he showed his honor. By leaving clues, he showed his respect. And it worked. Nasuna was won over and agreed to be his lover.
But what does that have to do with your thief leaving a clue behind?
As I've said, many thieves wish to emulate the great Rajin. Leaving clues at the scene of the crime is one way to demonstrate their cleverness. Perhaps it is so with whoever stole the mural. Let us hope.
Tell me more about the mural where you were restoring.
The Rithana di Rinala was created during a time of peace between the 16 kingdoms. It represented the unity of the Khajiiti people.
But you said it was shattered.
The peace between the kingdoms did not last. The mural was shattered into 16 pieces, one for each kingdom. But no one knows how it was so perfectly broken. Was it the clan leaders? Perhaps punishment from divine spirits? It is all a mystery.
And why do you want to restore the mural now?
Elsewhere faces many dangers now. More than ever, the Khajiit must band together. I hoped that the Rithana di Renada would inspire just that. After all, it represents a time when all Khajiit lived in harmony.
Huh, that is a good goal. Okay, so we're going to go over this way. I'm not sure. Ah, okay, so I think we can place one of these here. Awesome. Done. Okay, so we've got that out of our backpack. We haven't managed to start a new quest for these people, but now if we find any more of those pieces, we can come back. Oh, I can search it. Okay, let's see if we know Mazdi. I may know Mazdi already, in which case I'm going to be a sad panda. So what I'm doing here is I am looking for... That's right, I remember that's probably maybe a waste of time with this character because she hasn't finished the Mage's Guild questline, and that is where you will find everything. Let's see if we know Mazdi. No, we didn't. Awesome. Alright, now I have an extra space in my pack. And so just because you learn a recipe or a thing with one character does not mean you will learn it with the next. And I think it's the same with the books, but it could be. Actually, no, I don't think it's the same with the books now that I think about it. Oh, look. The 16 Kingdoms. So, nomad clans who follow the herds, the motley traders of the rim, the doughty farmers of the north, the priests and scholars of the past, the desert cats of the baking sand, the fierce wielders of the sword and bow, Verkarth, brewers and distillers bold, the rum potentate, wary and sharp-eyed shepherd folk, Halcom, and the learned poets of the coast, river traders, lumber cats, arcane adepts, forest folk of leaf and branch, we might find them in southern Elsewhere, servants of hirsute majesty, the sacred mane of Torval, loyal guards, sugar planters and fishing cats, sailors and stevedores of the ports. There you go. Oh, I did that already, and I'm not sure if I searched that one. Okay, we have seen the closing of the octo cage before. Right, so before I go any further, what I might do is just flick over to the page I prepared earlier. I googled treasure map elsewhere, and I found on the Elder Scrolls Online wiki for Extra Life, I found a map. So let's have a look and see what treasure maps we have. I mean, I could also try and, you know, maybe see if I recognize where it was. Let's do that first. And also... No, don't. Oh dear. Well, fine. Whatever. That's what you get for standing in a doorway. Map 3. I vaguely remember both of these, but yeah. For expedience sake, and so I don't bore you silly by running across the countryside without any clue where I'm going. Okay, so 3 is definitely in the stitches. And 1 is all the way down there. Rightio. So... 3 is... somewhere here. I can't put 2 markers on the map, so One is about here. At a guess. At a guess. So what we're going to do, let me just find my way shrine. Alright, well I'll find the front gate then. I think I came round this building, didn't I? Yeah. I'm going to get yelled at by... Let's just avoid boots. Thunder boots, not sugar boots. Don't ask me what I was thinking. I have no idea. Alrighty. So we're going to go and pick up these two chests. I'm not sure I want to do it before or after Rigurt. I'm going to just avoid Danae as well. Because I don't want to be yelled at again. And tell them no. I know, right? Riverhold Way Shrine. We are going to go to the Hackashay Way Shrine. Going to just bounce across elsewhere for a little bit. Let's see if we can go find treasure map. Oh my gosh, there are two elsewhere treasure map ones. I think the other one is not where I thought it was. Alright, where's treasure map 3? That is CE. You know, I think we're in the wrong spot. But we are close to where treasure map 1 is. I'll just get out from under this person. Poor person. Alright. Let me have a look at my thing again. Northern Elsewhere treasure map. Alright, let's have a look at what that looks like. So this is a really dry area. And we're in a lush area, so I think I do have it kind of wrong. No, not that wrong. Alright. Let me just change my map a little bit. We're going to go from here to here. So hitting F will move your marker. We are going to come into, whoops, into a little bit of an area where there are monsters, because it's elsewhere. And as that dude who was looking for the treasure before, the jewelry thing before. I know, we're just avoiding them too. We're fine. So we're heading out of the jungle into a drier area. Because that map shows us, and this is where we actually do have to start to pay attention to what's on the map. You can use all the help you need online, but you're still going to have to look and try and work it out. So if we look at the map, we couldn't have come to any closer way shrine, and I'm lost again. Alright, I know. We are passing a big monster. No, normally I'll stop because I'm still not strong enough to take on the world monsters by myself. But if I see a bunch of adventurers gathered, I know we've got a pretty good chance together of doing it. That's Dragonthorn. I've already got the Dragonthorn I need. I'll leave that. So I need to look for Mountain Flower. And if you're wondering why I'm waffling about Dragonthorn and Mountain Flower, it's no lady's smock. We don't need that. It's because that's what I need to complete my alchemical writ. I wonder if I can cut this way. Alright, so we're getting closer to where we need to be. We don't need to pick on them today, we're just trying to find where we want to be. I need to turn upwards. Grr. Oh, I have got myself in a bind. Alright, well, let's... to that? Yes. Because if we jumped all the way down, we would have been in trouble. And now we want to go this way, I think. Yeah. Is that a harpy? No, that's just a buzzard. That's okay. I know, sometimes blindly following your markers can just get you into trouble. You might actually occasionally need to look at the map. Right. Now we need to look for Huh, does that look familiar? I don't know. Let's just see. Yeah, see there's that pillar and that, so... and there's the road. Alright, let's follow the road around. Maybe that's part of our key. Okay. So as if we go... The beetles are a delayed reaction. It's best not to wait for them. Alright. I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe not that marker. I know I'm completely ignoring my marker now. Well, it's a pillar, but I don't think it's the right one. Alright. Let's just go back to where we were. Back onto the road. And we'll see what happens if we follow this road around. I know, I probably should have put the picture up on the other screen, because then I could have been referencing it instead of jumping in and out of my, oh, wait a minute. Huh. And the road does bend that way. Alright. I know, I think I'm way away from... I am away from where I think it is. But let's go back this way and take a different perspective, because that's definitely a road in the picture. I know who gave me my treasure hunting license. Oh, look. So that's the other problem. If you come at something from the wrong angle, you're not going to find it. So let's use this. So we follow the road, and when the road curves, we come off the curve, and it's under that ledge of rock. Okay, there's the things. There's looks like that little up area we can go up. And that looks like the ledge of rock. Wait, really? No, of course there's lions near it. Let's just check this again. No, don't squawk at me. That's just going to get you killed. So there, at the foot of the pillar, kind of. So about there. And we're going to have to fight these cats. I don't think they're going to let us play with our treasure. Well, they might. Because that's it there. Ooh, and some iron ore. Radio. Alright, so this is... Let me just use that. Pick that up. Nice. And another empty soul gem. I've got to start remembering to fill those up. Let's just have a look at where we are on the map. So, okay, I wasn't too far off with my little square. Let me just get rid of that. So you hover over it, hit F, it goes away. But we are right here. And that was Northern Elsewhere Treasure Map 1. Let's have a look at our backpack. Yeah, we've got space to go do Treasure Map 3 now. Treasure Map 3 tells me... yeah. Alright, Treasure Map 3, because I was looking at the wrong one for 1. So Treasure Map 3 is at the end of that little row of dots. Which makes sense, because that's a really rocky area and it is in the stitches. Okay, so... little row of dots. Okay, so there's a very unique formation of path. There's the edge of a building. But I think it's actually more over here. Put a marker in there. We probably need to go to the Stitches Way Shrine. Or we can work... Yeah, no, let's go to the Stitches Way Shrine. We might recall to there. So we'll go... M for map. Recall to Stitches Way Shrine, 77. It is a lot cheaper. I think Rosalor doesn't have that little perk out of the I'll get there. She doesn't have that little perk out of the champion points, so it's actually costing her 131 gold every time she goes. Let's just check for some Sorali grapes, if we can. Alright. So we're looking for, it was 2 archers, wasn't it? And the thing was above the 2 archers. Let me have another look at that map and we'll just start looking for landmarks. That'll give us a bit of a clue, because I think it's... Yeah, hang on. I... E... Okay. So it looks like there's a dirt trail going up, so we probably need to be down in the Stitches. But that looks like it's on top of a ridge, which is a pain in the neck. And it looks like you might be able to get up that way going here. Uh-huh. I don't like my chances. Let's give it a go. It doesn't show anything about a monastery though. That doesn't mean there isn't one. Maybe it's on the other side of the monastery. Birdie. Did it see me? Enough to follow me? No, I have no red dot chasing me. Alright, so here's a path that goes up. So I reckon if we get to the right angle down here, we might actually be able to see where we should be going. Don't start a fight with the harpies, you evil bear. Okay, this does not look right, but wait a minute. That is a ridge line. Is it the right ridge line is the question. No. Alright, we probably need to be down. Oh, whoops. Ow. Oh, I know, that was my bad, I'm sorry. Oh, there we are. Hang on. Okay, that looks like my double arch, or part of my double arch. We're going to have to beat that harpy up to be sure. Which means we want to be up there, which means... Yeah, okay. I'm going to take a risk that I'm not seeing the lower arch. And that this is where we need to be. I've forgotten. So it's either here or it's up one more. Huh, I reckon that's my tree. See, this is definitely my double arch. Yeah. So that's my tree. Which means my outcrop. Tree, big fat tree. And just up here. Near the top of the arch. Where is the arch? We are near the top of the arch. Maybe my map reading skills leave something to be desired. What's that? It's a campsite. Sometimes there are books in campsites, not today. Alright, but it does show it as being above. Hi, nice to meet you. Have a bird. Bird. Boom. Haha. Did they see me enough to chase me? Well, I'll stop up here. So I'm thinking if it's above the tree, because the maps aren't always accurate. Alright. Okay, there's my tree, right? So I think I'm somewhere where I need to be. Right up until I fall off it. Ooh, wait, there's a chest. I know, this has been here twice now. Crouch. Because I get more leisure domain points. Well, actually I get leisure domain points because I'm doing it while crouched. Not doing so well today. But I don't have an adventurer breathing down my neck, so I can just wait for it to reset. because the harder it is to open, the better the stuff you get out of it. Logical, I know, but there you go. Let us go this way. Don't... Man, I thought I was going to jump right out. Alright, so the other clue that I was ignoring was the fact that the arch... Maybe it's down there. How do I get to that? Oh, there's the arch. The arch is there. Maybe the arch is further back. There's your tree, but that's not right on the edge of a cliff. Okay, so maybe I do need to be down one. So I thought it might actually be up here, but I'm wrong. Ooh, are there books in here that I should read? No, but there's a backpack. Take that. If you are looking to get your alchemy up, the backpacks and things are really good. We are looking for cereali grapes. And then we're going to need to go fishing. Sack. It's got mint in it. We're not on a provisioner run at the moment, so I'm not going to take everything because my backpack will fill up way too quick. I will take that pewter seam though, because once we get to, we're going to have to take a side trip to High Isle just to unlock jewellery crafting. Alright. So maybe there's another tree. See, there's another tree down there. Maybe it's that tree. Yeah, down there. And then this is the thing above it. So it's kind of... So I should find it. Man, I may still be lost. I know, right? Flax. Oh, flax. Right, well, we'll have flax. I'm trying to avoid these birds. I might just do better just beating them up. See, there's where the arch joins the thing. So if we have a look at it, I know I'm going backwards. We're looking at it backwards. There's the arch joining the thing, and then the rock face comes around. Where's the arch? Right, the rock face comes around. There it is. That was really hard to see. So I am standing right almost on top of where my marker is. Let me just take it off so we're not confused. Okay, so that is where your treasure map 3 for Elsewhere is. That was tough to find. A full soul gem. That's always nice to see. Take all of that. Check our backpack. We still have a little bit of room. Okay, so basically the fat tree in that map is that one there. We're slightly off center to it. And there's the archway joining the top of the plateau. And I can't show you the map to reference it because we've used it. Radio. So, how far away are we from a way shrine? Far enough away that I feel lazy enough to go and recall to Rimmen. 115 because I've recalled recently. But that gets 2 treasure maps out of our backpack, which gives us 2 more spaces, which is always nice to have. And the treasure is pretty good too, I have to admit. Okay. Alright, let's go find Rigurt. Once we've done that, we might have to finish this episode by clearing out our backpack so we can go start or continue the Mage's skill line. Because I really, really, really would like to be benefiting from these books we're finding. Above, huh? How far above? Oh no, he's on this level. Oh, there he is. Rigurt.
Welcome back, friend. Rigurt found Lady Isa. She's not as talkative as the women in Windhelm, but she's quite classy. Rigurt is sure a Nord ballad will convince her to help make peace between the Nords and Khajiit. Where are the Screaming Mammoths?
They can't make it, but they let me borrow a lute and drum.
The Screaming Mammoths let you touch their instruments? Rigurt tried to touch them after a performance in Nibelheim, and his brain still aches from the pummeling. Definitely Rigurt's favorite head injury. Why did they give you their instruments?
Well, they ate too much moon sugar and they want us to play in their place.
Rigurt can be an official Screaming Mammoth? He can play the instrument of legendary lutist Frongir Half-Giant?
Yep.
Did Rigurt drink a barrel of mead and find himself in a land made of dreams?
I don't know.
These are honest questions. Rigurt gets confused.
Yeah. This is real. If you want the lute, I'll take the drum.
Rigurt's mind explodes like the top of Mount Vardenfell.
Uh-oh.
Drinking mead with the mammoths was one thing, but playing their instruments is beyond Rigurt's wildest imaginings.
Oh my gosh.
We will play Lady Issa the best ballad Elsewhere has ever heard.
He is such a fanboy. Sure, I'll grab the drum. Is that... Are you sure that's I don't think that's Lady, is it?
Rigurt playing the lute of Frongir the Giant is incomprehensible.
Oh dear.
It's like holding Wuthrad before it was shattered, or drinking mead with Isgramor himself. Get your drum, friend. It is time to become the stuffing of
No.
legends.
The stuffing man. I reckon we're just going to become a legend of bad, but okay. Let's use Skullchucker's drum. Oh, I don't know if I want to own up to this.
Oh, your eyes shine like glowing mushrooms in glomerates, and you're sturdy as a mountain goat's hoof-fed feet.
Oh
We should
my.
meet to drink mead, and it would
Oh no.
Why are you singing to my house cat Luna?
Lady Issa?
Oh, oops.
Rigurt has logical explanation. You have great influence with the Khajiit, so Rigurt wanted to impress you with a song. But first, he had to practice on your cat, because he's like a tiny you.
It's difficult to imagine anything sadder than a confused Nord clutching a lute.
I think I'll talk to Lady Issa and maybe she won't murder us both. Rigurt, I'm sorry.
Lady Issa is going to pretend that Ambassador Rigurt did not just confuse her with a house cat.
Oh, we apologise, Lady Issa. We only wanted to impress you.
Your friend is the one who should apologize. His attempts at diplomacy have already offended Justo and sickened Al-Sadak.
Oh no.
Fortunately for you, Lady Issa is convinced that Ambassador Rigurt's intent is pure. She even
thank
brought him
goodness.
a peace offering.
You brought a peace offering for Rigurt?
It must be rewarded for a comical yet well-intentioned mission to improve relations between the Norns and Khajiit. Lady Issa brought an honorary collar and bell. He will wear it everywhere and elsewhere, so we can always know when he is near.
Do you always usually reward people with collars and bells?
No, but we can all see that Ambassador Rigurt is very special. This one presents him with this dignified and stylish reward.
Oh dear. I'll make sure Rigurt understands what an honour this is. Rigurt, I have a gift for you.
Lady Issa is eager to use her influence to bring peace between the Nords and Khajiit, isn't she? Nothing
Yes.
solves problems better than a traditional Nord love ballad. Except for mead.
Traditional Lord love ballad sung to a cat. Lady Issa awarded you with an honorary collar and bell.
A collar and bell made to fit Rigurt's rippling neck?
Yes.
Rigurt will jingle it with pride. Please accept this gift, friend. Rigurt could not have made peace between the Nords and Khajiit without you.
Rigurt's spare shirt. Thank you, Rigurt. That's lovely.
This song is dedicated to Rigurt's favorite diplomatic assistant, and Lady Isa,
Oh no.
and that house cat, and increased peace between the Nords and Khajiit. Oh yeah, and Mead!
Lady Isa will do her best to make peace between the Nords and Khajiit, just so you can make your way back to Skyrim.
Oh. I'm gonna leave him. Oh. Oh my goodness. Man, that's special. He is a you know, if he wasn't such a nice guy, you'd be really mad at him, I think. Okay, you can probably be really mad at him even though he's a nice guy, I think, because man, I do not know what gets into him sometimes. I'm going to deconstruct a few things actually. What I should be doing is seeing if any of these are better than what I'm currently wearing. Let's start with our jewellery. My maximum magicka would go down, but I would get to 139, 153. Okay, I think that's a substantial. We'll equip that. It's going to permanently bind to my account, which is kind of nice. Radio. Let's have a look at our armor. Rigurt's spare shirt. Oh, thank God. I don't have to wear it. Sabatons look pretty good, but they drop a few things I care about. The Undertaker's shield. Ooh. Ooh. I know, I should have kept that other Undertaker thing, shouldn't I? How much up, though? Brings me up by... Okay, so 9561. I don't think I can ignore it. It brings up the resistances quite nicely, and the stamina goes up. What's my drop in magicka, though? Oh, ouch. No, I don't want that. Fussy. Okay. There's no negatives on this set of pauldrons. We're going to keep those. Let's equip those. Oh, wow. Vintner's buckle. There's no negatives on having that. We'll keep that one. We'll put that on. There we go. Now we're a little less likely to hurt ourselves. But I have a ton of stuff to research. I don't think I've got the research slots unless I've got some points to open up some. Let's see what we can do. Clothing. Okay, I can research 2 items at once. That would be kind of useful, wouldn't it? And blacksmithing. Okay, that's not unlocked yet. No. And the only other one I'd have to worry about, yeah, so carpentry would let me... Yeah, alright, let's go with clothing because I seem to get more of that. So we'll unlock that. Alrighty. Oh dear, Rigurt, man. I'm starting to enjoy the Rigurt missions a little bit too much, I think, because he's such a determined young chappy. Let us research impenetrable on his... Oh good. I don't need to carry it around. We'll learn something from Rigurt's spare shirt. Hopefully, not something I never wanted to know. And we will grab the Weiress's sash and we'll research whatever that was. Okay, because I've got a lot I need to learn with this character that I don't have. So hopefully there were some duplicate traits in there, and I can... No, there weren't, but I got rid of 2. That's not bad. What else do I have to break down? So just this. Oh, yeah. Alright, how long is this research can take? Before I get a spare slot. So this one's going to take a day, so that's worth leaving in. So I might just hang on to the other thing. Fine, we can do this. Did I have any extra flax, or did I pick up enough flax to want to break it down? No, I did not. That's okay. I probably also should have expanded my ability to on the materials I worked with. I have no traits I'm researching. I can research infused. Armor wise I can research reinforced. Alright, let's take out these sabatons. I know I keep thinking of the band whenever I read it. Alrighty, let's go back to weaponry. Let's go back to deconstruct. We will deconstruct the that. I'm not sure I'm carrying another Dalek Bray thing. Did I not? I don't think I checked my weaponry actually to see. Yeah, let's not. Because I might cry. Because I'm doing staves at the moment anyway. Alright, that's being researched. Oh, yeah, hang on. Let's cancel that. Cancel that. Grab this. Check out our weapons. What am I carrying? I'm carrying a staff and a bow. Alright. The Healer's Rod is part of the Alfiq set and brings up my magicka, but doesn't have as much hitting power. They're both two-handed. So I could go with the Dalek Bray's Maul, and that gives me a boost in a lot of spaces. I'm really not sure I'm ready to drop my magicka boosts at the moment though. So I might, oh I know, I don't have Dalek Bray's set either I don't think. Let me just check. Collections, set items. I forget where I'm at. Aldmeri? No, I think we're in. No, we are in the Aldmeri. Which means... Okay, I'm wrong. So no, whoops. What? Oh, okay, no, it's not in... No, it's not, because it's a thing. It's a DLC zone. There we go. Alright. I haven't worked out how these go, but I'm actually thinking I might be able to create one of these sets using whatever they are. Maybe. So this is the Crafty Alfiq set. We're slowly getting more in it. The Vestiture of Dalek Bray is here. And it looks like a set that might actually be worth getting. You're restoring magicka and stamina once you get 5 items in it. And it's medium armor, so we might look to boosting our medium armor as well. So if you look at the Crafty Alfiq set, this is like a magicka boost set. So we could boost it with the Vestiture of Dalek May, Ray, Bray, Do. Okay. And the Undertaker does healing and health. So I don't quite understand. I mean, I know sets when you put them all together and you're wearing or carrying a certain number of items, you get the boosts, right? I just haven't quite worked out how to put them together. And I know I get these things out of playing cards, which is the other reason we've got to go to High Isle. Alright, so... Before I can be sad about it. I'm using a two-handed thing, so I don't need the shield. That's my reasoning. I know, I'm crying inside, it's fine. But I don't have the backpack space to do too much more. Alright. I have a thing in mind. Basically what I'm thinking is... Actually, let's see if we can make that alchemy. Okay, I need to get more. And I haven't got the other half yet. What I'm thinking is that I can gather the pieces and then when I have the little blue stone things, whatever they are, quest currency. Okay, they are transmute crystals. So whenever I have enough transmute crystals, and it looks like they're shared across characters as well. Yeah, they are. I can craft myself a set. So the Dalek Bray's set was 34 each. So if I wanted to craft 5 items of it, that's what? 170? 150 plus 20, something like that. But there you go, we have finished Rigurt's quest, and it's time for us to head back onto the original track that I had planned for this character, which is to fulfill the storyline.
Thieves prowling about.
No. But concerned about my overly stuffed backpack, yes. So what I'm thinking is we were going to do as much as we could of the story for the game in order. I know I've kind of blown a lot of that out of the window, but anyway. What did I just put in my backpack? Alright, no doubt I'm going to find something in here. I'm going to be asking myself why it's in there. That's okay. Huh. And I promise we are going to learn how to use all of these. What is that? I don't want that in there. I think it's in there because, yeah, I know why it's in there. It's in there because I cannot fit it anywhere else. So we'll just put it back. It's fine. So as you can see, I've got a few... I should only have 200 of anything in here, and I've clearly gone way over that. So we need to work on using up some of that stuff and clearing some space in our backpack. So, for instance, this character could boost her skills by using up leather and jute. And I think iron. I need to learn jewelry. Wow, I really, really, really need to learn jewelry. So I can do the Ritz. I mean, I can probably use up that platinum earlier though. We should check that out, but not today. I know, time to leave. We are going to take our little character back to our home region. Alright, so we basically have our guilds. Anchors from the Long Harbour and Long Lost Law. So anchors from the Long Harbour are to find Merrick and Aleph, and Long Lost Law is to enter the ruins, which could be interesting as well. And you too can learn to dislike that crazy god as much as I do. The main quest, we have the Tharn Speaks, and we could talk to that as well. So there are a few things we need to do. We have these 2 guilds, the main quest. We need to get our jewelry crafting up so we can get our jewelry crafting writ. We need to learn how to play the cards, and we also need to learn how to do Sijic, the Sijic dudes. Yeah, I know. So that we can start looking for those. And we need to go to... We so need to do that soon, actually. We also need to go to Skyrim. Because we need to learn how to scry. And I would rather do that sooner rather than later, to be honest. Although it's going to be frustrating not being able to chase a few of the things that we need. Alright. Before I go anywhere, I need to find out where I want to be. Let's go to Guild, Long Lost Law, Show on Map. That's not helpful, game. Okay, that's helpful. So we need the Baleborn Rock Way Shrine, which is in that place there. What's that one? Captain Margot's Daggerfall, I think. And we also have the storyline quest to follow through in here as well. Okay. Let's use the Way Shrine. Head over this way. Oops, my bad. Try again. So Baleborn Rock. How full is our backpack? I'm not sure. Grimfield, Stone Tooth, Carved Hills. No, we don't want to go there, my goodness. Yeah, that's a whole island away. Baleborn Rock, Dellen's Mill. And there should be one Daggerfall. Let's go to the Daggerfall Way Shrine to start with. Alright, we've just emptied our pack, mostly. So I think what we'll do is we're going to run until the next update, or the next event, sorry. We're going to run the Mage Guild quest line, and then the Fighters Guild quest line. Alrighty. Yeah, they're that way. Backpack. 62 out of 90 is not bad. Anthology of abodes available for acquisition. I'm pretty sure we own... We don't own this one. The Rosy Lion. Let's go pick up our abode. Because I'm pretty sure we can pick that one up easily enough. I know, I'm not too sure what For Glory is about. I'm a little bit nervous to try it, so we'll think about that. If that's a PvP one, I'm going to have to do a rethink of how the skills are laid out. There we go. Rosy Lion. Glory. Kasura. Mighty Mordra. I think I need to go upstairs. So I've never tried this without actually taking the offer up from the lady straight away. So I guess we'll find out how this works together. Ooh.
Glyphs hold the key.
I know, we'll check Kasura later. Right now I want to just find out where the accommodation is. I think I may have actually, I may be, ooh, a book. Okay, so we're increasing our Mage Guild status here. The warning to the Aldmeri division. Okay. Looking for the housing. Oh, what's that? Back home in Orsinium. Finished delivering the shipment. Every time I'm back home, everything I do just feels right. If you haven't been, then I'll say it's like this. It's not Daggerfall. Wow, that is a really long piece. You don't get that in Orsinium ever. There's a whole school of swordfish baring their teeth at each other, so really, you don't have to worry about some scheming chieftain's wife. Everyone who hates you shows it, and you know it. And the food! No one in Daggerfall knows how to butcher an animal properly. Maybe their cooks just hate doing it. Humans overcook their food so it lacks the savoury flavour you get from juice and blood, and nothing crunches properly. You know how it goes. Oh, someone is seriously homesick. Alrighty. A book. Beware the Glenumbra Banks. I thought everyone knew those shifting sandbars off the northwest of High Rock. Ah, the narrow islets that make seafaring so dangerous close to shore. Alright, watch out for the Glenumbra Banks. I am not seeing the housing. I must be very lost. That's because I'm not where I need to be. Alright, I'm going to head out the front door and I'm going to try and just reorient myself on the map. To work out where I have to be. Pretty sure it was here though. Yeah. In this end of the inn. Let's see if we can work it out from the inside. I know, I keep running into townsfolk. Someone's going to get annoyed at me in a minute. Okay. So I've got the housing on the screen on the outside, but not on the screen on the inside. I know. Unless it's upstairs, which it may be. I have found it before. That's what's frustrating, is because I now don't know where I am and why I can't do it again. Fine. What's in the trunk? No. Another adventurer has been here before me. Alright. I'll work out the housing. It's just going to take me a little bit. Yeah, I don't understand why I'm so blonky about this. A bookshelf. Antonella's cookbook. Is that another scroll? Yes. Seeking... Oh, there we go. Seeking the tenant. Right. That's it there, isn't it? Yeah. Preview. I know. Don't even go there. So what we're going to do is maybe make this our permanent kind of little base area in here. Let's have a look at our purchase options. We might have enough. It's 3,000. We can actually afford it. Yeah, we can have it unfurnished or unfurnished. Alright, well, you know what? We can actually afford that, but I don't feel like buying it because I thought... Oh my goodness. Okay, quest for housing. So this basically, you know what? We might just buy that. What are we at? Do I need that more than I need more backpack space? No, you know what? I need more backpack space, but more badly. I know, but I could add it to my collections. That's the other thing too. Oh my goodness. Bear, just stop it. Alrighty, so that is where the Rosy Lion is. You just literally go diagonally across to this alcove over there. We are going to head off to the ruins, and then I think we're going to call the episode at that point. But first, I've not found that particular stone. Alright, no, I need M. M, there we go. That's where we're going. Alright, so I need to kind of hang left, and I can go... No, I can't get out that way. Don't need to hang left then. I need to... Oh no, I do. To go back this way. Except that's a set of cliffs, so maybe not. It's alright, so we about face and go right, and then out the gate, and then around. Maybe. Right. There we go. No, that's the docks. I wonder if I could... I mean, we could jump off here and then come around that way. That might be quicker. Let's try that. Or I think we can actually get out of the... No, down one more. We'll find it. And we also need to keep an eye out for some of those herbs that we need. There we go. So we'll go this way. And then we'll head on up this way. Just see if there's anything I can pick out here. No. Alright, see how... Oh, okay. Maybe we won't jump off the cliff right here. That would be bad. It's fairly shallow down... Oh no, it's deep over there though. I know, I'm a little bit scared of slaughterfish. Because, you know, they eat you. I know, there's no getting up now. Oh, well, you did it. Okay, I did it to you, but anyway. Alright, that was kind of quicker than, you know, going all the way around. And I'm a lot less lost than I was. There we go. And we found the thing. Boom. Silum. Hey, what's that message? Let's have a look. Cloud rest. Nice, well done. Alright. So this is where we're going to go next episode. But in the meantime, I think I'll pose her with the docks in the background. There we are. I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.